Hello everybody and welcome back. This is episode number 12 of our Retro Championship Manager 3 series with Aston Villa on the Amber Army YouTube channel. As you can see, we're in 4th place. We're having a great season so far. We're home to Everton, who aren't having a great season. You're going to expect us to win this game, really, aren't you? So let's get you straight into our first match. So here we go. There's the team, pretty much as you would expect. Merson regains his position, now he's back. And Seth Johnson keeps his position. Joachim on the right, Lovenkrands on the left, Keith O'Neill getting a spot on the bench. Lee Hendry looking to use him now as a central midfielder instead of a left-sided midfielder since the arrival of Keith O'Neill. So, there we go. Kick off in game number 1. A quiet first opening quarter of an hour. I never get why Everton do so badly, because they got players like Francis Jeffers and Olivier Decour to start with, and I always find them pretty difficult to beat, but they always seem to do bad in season 1 on this game. See, now it's our turn to start putting some pressure on them. I mean, they're the only ones who have actually had a shot at goal so far. But we're coming into the game slowly but surely now. There we go, first pop on target. But we need to find a goal. I don't mind going in 0-0 at half time as long as we come out stronger in the second half. But they're having a pretty good game so far. Right. So I hope we can prove to be a little bit more attacking in the second half now. Yes, there we go. There's the opener. Peter Lovenkrands. What an absolute gem of a signing he's been so far. Great season for us. Great future ahead of him too. And the game is starting to open up a little bit more now. Let's hope it doesn't open up for them. Oh, and Tevenet almost getting in on the scoring himself then. Seth Johnson getting in on it as well. Southgate has been scoring goals for us this season. Almost got one then. Quayla makes it 2, and there we go. Okay, I think we can make a sub now. Oof. Yeah, it's all us as well. Okay, so Lovenkrands is knackered. Let's give Keith O'Neill a run out. Quayla's a bit knackered as well. And then we'll look to swap maybe Joachim, maybe Seth Johnson. Now he's on a booking in the 80th or so minute. Oh, could have done with Byfield getting a goal there. Could do with having a good up-and-comer. Put a bit of pressure on the Spaniards. Okay, so let's make that sub. Seth Johnson for Lee Hendry. And this Aston Villa team looking strong as ever as we look to close out the game to take the victory against Everton. Looking for a third, are we? It could be. Oof. So considering we only had one shot at goal at the end of the first half, that second half performance certainly came in the end, didn't it? Absolutely great. Where does that get us into the league? 2nd place. Still 5 points behind the mighty Arsenal, but no, we're keeping them on their toes. Liverpool could regain 2nd place though, but we've pushed ahead of Manchester United. Leicester and Middlesbrough are still within touching distance of us though as well. Chelsea and Leeds not too much further behind, so the top 8 is quite close, except obviously 8 and 1st. But from 2nd down to 8th, there's not a great deal in it. So, without further ado, let's get on to match number 2. which is our FA Cup 4th round at home to Barnsley. I'll see you there. Okay, so we're here, our home game to Barnsley in the FA Cup 4th round. I thought with a lower team, I thought I could give a couple of players a run out, but I'm not changing too much. I changed the centre of our midfield. I put Jamie Short and Jojo Callahan in to give them a shot to show what they can do. Seth Johnson had his shot, made the most of it. The other players have got to get their chance as well. And minute number 1, we get goal number 1. Well, minute number 2, but you know what I mean. Oh, I thought he was going to score then. They usually end up scoring from them. But what can I say? What a great start, eh? And we're doing well as well. Oh, I thought Lovenkrands were going to walk the ball into the net then. Oof. It's all us. Joachim coming off injured. Good job we had Ian Anderson on the bench ready. Keith O'Neill would have been a starter in this game if not for the fact he is cup tied. So he obviously played in the FA Cup 3rd round for Norwich. So got the lead. We're not getting tested by their attack at all. But you never know when they're going to break through with some sort of jammy little attempt. See what I mean? So there we go, half time. Let's kick the second half straight away off. Well, they're certainly starting to carve a couple of chances out now. Can't take this for granted. No way. There we go, Lovenkrands. Give us that cushion. We don't want a replay in this. Do have to go to Barnsley and play a replay. We just want to get the win, get into the 5th round, and look to our next league game. So we're looking pretty sweet at the moment. They've still not mustered a shot on target. Oh, shit the bed. This is a curveball and a half, I tell you now. So Ghent is going to have to take goal. And it's 2-1. We're down to 10. And what's worse is Bosnitz getting sent off means we lose him to suspension. Oh, they're down to 10, so I think we don't have to worry about losing the game as such now. Quayla for Byfield, I think, will be the final sub. So we've evened out, so it's 10v10 now. But I don't like the thought of not having Bosnich for important up-and-coming Premier League matches. So the clock ticks down. And this cup tie, a lot messier than it needed to be, but we're through. At least we're through to the 5th round. FA Cup was a much bigger deal back then. It's still a big deal now, but it was a much bigger deal back then. So we'll move on to the next Premier League game to see out this episode. I'll see you there, guys. FA Cup draw, we're in the 5th round against West Ham, but we got the home draw, so I'd fancy us to get through to the quarter-final. But we got one more game to play, which is going to be Man United away. Oh, wow. What a game to end this episode with. I'll see you there, guys. Okay then, guys, this is our big one to end this episode. Let's get this kicked off. Man United look to attack, push forward in numbers. Sorry, again, I forgot to show you the lineup. Put Seth and Merson back in. Byfield's had to come in because Tevenet is 8 injured. Joachim is also 8 injured, so Ian Anderson is starting. Mark Bosnich, thankfully, fuck's sake, his suspension doesn't kick in until the next game, so we get a game for free with him. But look, doesn't look as though it's going to matter much at the moment because we're already losing 1-0. I think losing Joachim and Tevenet is a big blow for us, and there we go, it's 2-0. I just hope we just don't get battered in this. They're going to take our spot from us. They are going to move above us, Man United, I think. I think we should be putting up a little bit more of a fight than this. Come on, Byfield. Harmlessly. Why is it any of the regular Aston Villa strikers that we have, whenever they have a chance, it's like harmlessly wide or miles over or misses by a mile? It's awful. It's a good job we got those Spaniards in and we wouldn't be even close to where we are right now. At least they're putting the ball on the net for us. But Byfield's still young, still got a lot to learn. Thought if anyone was going to get us back into the game, it was going to be Southgate. Unlucky son. Oh, Quayla. Unlucky. So it's looking like half time. Nearly at half time. Oh, get in there. Back in it. Anderson getting the goal in right before half time, giving them something to think about for the second half now. Oh God, we almost equalised. Oh shit. It's going to be an interesting second half now because we've pulled ourselves right back into this game. We're having chances and oh, Merson's injured. Not what we wanted. Lee Hendry's going to have to come on. And let's see. Let's see now. Can Lee Hendry make a difference? Oh, Quayla almost getting in on it. Oh, come on. Don't let them get a chance now. I think it was all them for the first like 30 minutes and we got ourselves back into it. We don't want to give them chances again. Got it above Bosnich. There we go. There's that comeback over with them. Unless we can take a gamble. Which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a nice big gamble. Byfield off for Collymore. Keith O'Neill on for Lovenkrands, who's on a booking anyway. Let's see if that can shake it up. Yep, I know. If we have an injury, we'll be down to 10 men, but it's a gamble we've got to take. We're losing 3-1 as it is anyway, so what have we got to lose, eh? Quayla hits the bar. Oh, go on. Oh, you fuckers, no. Oh, frig off. No, this haven't been a 4-1 game. This is awful, isn't it? Tough one to take this, guys. Really tough one. I mean, Bosnich is playing at 4. And right at the start of the game, just as Giggs scored his first one, I said about Bosnich and the importance of having him involved in this. Seth Johnson had a bad game. He may lose his spot now to Jamie Shaw, I think. But that leaves us in 4th place behind Man United, but on 44 points. Arsenal must have lost, so a chance missed maybe, because if we'd have got the draw there, we'd have made a point on Arsenal. But there we go. It is what it is. We're still doing better than we would have really expected to. 44 points out of 23 games, up there with all the elite. I say we can be pretty happy with what we've done in this episode. Well, not so much in this episode, in this season so far, but there we go. That's the end of this episode, guys. Thanks all for watching. Like I say, we're through at the FA Cup 5th round with a favourable tie that we should be able to win. and we're still 4th place in the Premier League, so got a lot to be happy about. So thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Going to keep this going. Really enjoying doing it. So cheers, and until next time, it's cheerio for now. Thank you very much.